Santa Sue, I'm John Vardaman.
And I'm Baron Renfro. Welcome back to another episode of KSSH-TV. In this week's episode, we will have Ponder on This featuring Jack Alipio, who will get a pulse on how students feel towards introducing sports to the school. After that, we will show you a segment that we've been cooking up for the last few weeks called Book Report Live. In this segment, you'll see teachers react to students' opinions on school-issued books. Finally, we'll discuss the importance of sleep with some of our fellow troubadours in our newest edition of For Your Health. Now to Jack with Ponder on This.
Hey Santa Sue, my name is Jack Alipio and this is Ponder on This. Today's question is, if you were forced to play a sport, what sport would it be?
Probably snowboarding, because it actually seems really fun, unlike all the other sports we have to work with people.
Boxing or basketball?
Do you like getting punched in the face?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Spacklin. Hi, what's your name?
Mr. Spracklin.
If you were forced to play a sport, what sport would it be?
Well, I like a lot of sports, so I don't know, forcing to play a sport, I would probably, maybe it would be, that's a good question.
Soccer.
Do you like kicking balls?
Yeah.
Tennis.
What makes you say tennis?
It's funny, silly.
I'd play soccer, but every time someone gets the goal, everyone takes out a Nerf gun and starts obliterating the goalie.
Football.
What in particular about the football do you like?
I like to throw it behind me under my butt.
If you were forced to play a sport, what sport would it be?
I'm world champion of pickleball because I like to hit pickles.
If you were forced to play a sport, what sport would it be?
I go to Santa Susana for a reason.
What's like the one Asian sport?
Ping pong? Math?
Yeah, math.
And how long have you been practicing math?
So like, I was like raised to be like calculator from like birth.
This was Ponder on This. Now back to you kids.
Thanks, Jack. I think sports at this school would be interesting. What are your reservations on that, John?
Varen, I think that would be a great idea. Did you know I'm a professional Wii Sports player? Now here's for your SSHS updates. The instrumental show Seasons of Change will be on May 23rd and 24th at 6:30 p.m. It will be a 3-act show in the PAC and PAC Quad. Check the ASB store for all your information and tickets. Following that is finals week starting May 30th and ending June 1st. So students, make sure to get those grades up before it's too late. That's all for your SSHS updates. Let's head over to Book Report Live with Landon.
Here at Santa Susana, it is a requirement to take an English class once every year. Our teachers like to assign us some hardcore literature books from our own library. A week ago, we asked you guys on our Instagram and from QR codes around the school your opinion on these books. From, 1984 to Kill a Mockingbird. Now, we're gonna ask some of our English teachers their opinion on these reports that you sent here on Book Report Live.
I'm Miss Volchok, and I teach 11th grade CP English. And my favorite book to read in 11th grade is The Great Gatsby.
Hi, I'm Mr. Morales. I teach 9th and 10th grade CP English here at Santa Susana High School. It's my first year here, really excited to be at Santa Susana. And my favorite book so far this year has been Lord of the Flies, but we'll get into more of that later.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Bradley. I teach English 12 ERWC and English 9, and I guess today we're reviewing books that we read in class.
Hello, Ms. Volchok. Today I have some book reports that will be The Great Gatsby and The Crucible for you to read, submitted by your own 11th graders around this school.
This person said I didn't read it because it was boring. Well, the joke is you didn't have to read it, you just had to listen because other people read it out loud to you, so that's sad. And The Great Gatsby, kind of mid, not gonna lie. That is a lie though, so as I said, my favorite book. The Great Gatsby is not mid because it is an American classic and it was shorter than all the other textbooks options that I was provided, and I thought I was being nice by giving it to my students instead of making them read The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn that is twice as long.
Why is it important that we read these books?
Because I think it's important to know that the American dream is not what it used to be. I think in terms of The Crucible, it's also important to know that one group or one person can change an entire society's mindset. And that's how, unfortunately, we get horrible situations and wars when people are assuming or spreading rumors or making up lies. And that is also something that happens here. You guys spread rumors and make lies about each other. And I hope that by reading The Crucible, that stops that kind of behavior.
These are just one of the few reviews we have here on Book Report Live. If you enjoyed this, please check out the full video on our YouTube, KSSH.TV.
Thank you, Landon, and our teachers for setting the record straight on those books. Now let's close out this week's episode with our For Your Health segment.
Sleep. Something us teenagers do not get enough of. Yet the amount of sleep we get can greatly impact our day-to-day performance, mood, and most importantly, health. Sleep deprivation has been linked to physical health problems such as heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke, in addition to some mental health issues such as depression, anxiety, and paranoia. As students, it's important we get the proper amount of sleep each night, which is recommended to be 7 to 8 hours, as it can help you stay focused and will improve academic performance. Lack of sleep can negatively affect your ability to learn by 40%, so pulling all-nighters before a test probably isn't the best idea. Now, let's go talk to some fellow students about their sleeping habits.
I'm actually impressed with my sleep schedule. I get like 8 hours every night. I would say 6 to 7.
That's just below the recommended average.
Because I don't need to sleep, because I don't care, really.
3 hours! That's really bad. How do you think that affects your academic performance during an average school day?
Pretty badly.
Do you ever see yourself getting more sleep in the future?
We can only hope. We can only hope. Yeah.
All right. What about you?
4. I usually go to bed around 4 a.m. and wake up around 6 a.m., usually texting, so.
I get around 6 to 7 hours of sleep.
Would you say that's enough for you to get by in a school day or no?
No.
I get a full 40 minutes. Decimals. 0.2.
And how does that affect your academic performance?
Caffeine addiction.
Do you ever see yourself giving up caffeine and getting more sleep in the future?
No.
7 hours is the sweet spot.
That's good. All right, thank you very much. Have a good lunch.
Bye.
That's a wrap for this segment. See you next time, Santa Sue.
That's all for today, Santa Sue. Don't forget to smash that like button, suplex that subscribe icon, and WWE Super Smack down that bell for future notifications for all our videos. Also, don't forget to follow us on our Instagram at KSSH.TV, where we post behind-the-scenes content and some of our favorite clips from past episodes. In addition, scan the QR code if you have any suggestions for future segments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Wait, was I in shot?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was staring at the camera. It's so funny. He's like,
Well, that works for 1984 because we're being watched.